In life, we often find ourselves clinging to our expectations and our vision of how things should be. But what would happen if we would actually learn how to let go? I have learned the hard way many times in life. The pain that comes from holding on too tight. Just the pain of trying to control every outcome, to force things into a mold that is just not fit for them. I have felt the frustration, the disappointment, heartbreak that comes from resisting what is, that comes from resisting life. And through it all, I have discovered the incredible power of letting go. This video was inspired by a book that I read many years ago. It's called Letting Go, The Pathway of Surrender, written by David R. Hawkins. So like I said, I bought this book many years ago, read it, thought it was a great book, very helpful. I remember thinking to myself, if I really do what the writer says, then my life will be so different. It will be so much easier. As the time went by, I forgot about it, all of the lessons in this book, and I went down a very painful path of learning very difficult spiritual lessons. I came out on the other side, and the funny thing is I had to learn all of the lessons that were in this book the hard way. So now I am here to share my personal experience in the hopes that I can help you so that you won't have to go this very painful path like I did. This book is talking about the importance of acceptance. One of the most important things in life is to accept the present moment just as it is and not how you wanted it to be. Because it is only by acknowledging and embracing reality as it unfolds that we can achieve inner peace. I am a very stubborn person. I always was that way. I am a Capricorn, so when I set my mind to something, I have to achieve it no matter what. This mindset have helped me a lot of the times, but a lot of the times it hurted me actually. And I was always very bad at accepting reality how it was, because my reality was from childhood on so bad that for me it was not acceptable. Write in the comments if you can relate to that. Was your childhood also so horrible that you said there is no way that I can accept my life as it is? It is exactly in this non-accepting and refusing to accept the reality that you create even more pain for yourself. But everything that you resist, you give it a whole lot of your energy, even if you don't want to, because to keep something away from you, you will have to use tremendous force to do that, even if it's done subconsciously. So I have learned the hard way at some point that I have to accept my life as it is, because otherwise I was hurting myself and I couldn't do that anymore. I came to a point where I said, I can't do this anymore. It is what it is. And I have to accept it. In the moment that I said, okay, I'll stop fighting, was the moment that I felt this huge relief all over my body, really, really deep in my muscles, because muscles also carry so much tension and memories and frustration. All of that went away like that. The second thing is surrender. Surrendering is about letting go the need to control everything. I thought that surrendering means showing weakness. I thought that if I surrender, I will acknowledge that I am defeated. For me, surrendering equaled defeat. And that's so far from the truth, because it was when I surrendered to the higher power, to the universe, is when my life really took a completely different turn and I was taken care of, because I was always taken care of by life. But it was very hard for me to accept help, to accept guidance. Why? Because I did not believe, even in the universe, in God, that He would help me. So my ability to surrender was very limited, because I thought if I surrender, if I let go, I'm doomed. There will come, nobody will help me. So it was out of this deep fear of not being taken care of that I wasn't able to surrender. So it is so important that you also practice trusting in the higher power, trust in the universe, Trust that you are always taken care of. Those limiting beliefs can be deleted and rewritten. I am doing theta healing, an amazing technique for removing negative beliefs for 13 years already. So I've been doing this for a very long time, and I am the living proof that it really does completely change your life. The next thing is emotional release. This book emphasizes the importance of allowing ourselves to experience and to feel our emotions fully. That is also one lesson that was very hard for me. I oftentimes wanted to run away from my emotions. On the one hand, I was always digging very deep and discovering the limiting subconscious beliefs. But when it comes to emotional discomfort and pain, I always try to run away from it. I am an overeater. Comment below if you also are an overeater when you are stressed. I am an emotional eater. So when I am feeling sad, frustrated, anxious, I tend to eat more. And the funny thing is, I don't even feel better for a second. Even when I am overeating, just when I am in this process, I already don't feel good. So I am causing myself even more pain by doing that, instead of just allowing emotions to flow through me. And I have gotten so much better with it. I have to say, I'm so proud of myself. I still have moments where I, fall down and overeat, but things have gotten really, really better. When it comes to emotional release, you have many techniques that can really help your body to release. You also have meditations, theta healing, breath work is also amazing. So many different amazing modalities, the whole palette of them for you to choose from. And the funny thing is, you have to sit with the emotion. So when something that you don't want to feel comes up, the trick is that you do nothing. And for the longest time, I didn't get it. I was like, because I always have to learn and understand and analyze everything, I don't even understand what that means. Just let it out. And then what happens then? Well, it seems like the universe and our body is so magnificently made, it is so powerful. It has its own system for letting go. It's such a fine-tuned and simple system. So as soon as your ego stops and backs away, the process happens naturally. You really don't have to do anything. And when you accept, okay, right now I am feeling angry. The anger is flowing through me. Oh, I'm so angry, I just want to, punch somebody in the face. And when you accept that, and you say, it is what it is, when those emotions are going through you, it's getting easier and easier. They lose their energetic charge. So you can actually experience negative emotions to a much lesser degree in this process of letting go, as if you would really hold on tight to them. The next thing is practicing mindfulness. So practicing mindfulness really helps us to let go of ruminations of the past and worries about the future. I am a professional worrier. I have suffered with social anxiety and generalized anxiety disorder, so you can imagine the thoughts that go around in my mind or did in the past. When you're living in the future and you think fearful thoughts, you're literally hurting yourself. That reality didn't even happen. You are literally creating a horror movie in your head and you repeat it over and over again. That's called ruminating. Why would you want to do that? Like, life is hard already. Oh my God. Some people have easier life, some people have horrible life, but in general, life is not easy. So we should do everything in our power to make, life as comfortable as possible when we can. Because, bad things happen to everybody. But we don't need to hurt ourselves even more with our own negative thoughts. So practicing mindfulness really does help. I have noticed that there are a lot of people that are very mindful naturally. And those are normally the people that have had more harmony in their life. And then we have the other type of people who went through a lot of stressful events in their life. So their brain Our, myself included, brain formed then differently. That has already been proven. So we need to practice mindfulness a lot more. And the more you do it, the better you will be at it. You have many meditations that you can listen to practice mindfulness. But if you're rather just alone in silence, then that's fine too. Depends on what type of a person you are. The next thing is self-inquiry. Self-inquiry, digging deep to finding out own limiting beliefs is hugely important. I myself am the proof that just by working on removing limiting beliefs and downloading new positive ones, one can completely transform his or her life. Like I said, I suffered with panic attacks, I had social anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder. I had no self-confidence, and I can say that now I am a confident, stable woman. So don't neglect the importance of working with the subconscious mind. By questioning our thoughts and identities, we can really let go of these illusions and connect with our true essence. Practice gratitude. I know when life is hard, where you are in the midst of it, it is so hard to feel grateful. I remember in my darkest times, I was like, I'm surrounded by darkness. What can I be grateful for? But just those little things. I am grateful for my breath. I am grateful for the sunshine. I am grateful for the laughter of a child. It's, are the smallest things make such a huge difference, because they really do very gently shift your vibration from a very low one to a higher one. And the higher your vibration is, the better your life will be. And the last one is detachment. Practicing detachment involves observing thoughts, emotions, and experiences without getting too emotionally involved in it. We are a combination of our thoughts, emotions, our DNA, mother, father, our ancestors. We are a combination of all of those things, and all of those things are not the ultimate truth. There is something deeper in you, your essence, that entails the ultimate truth and the source of everything. All of those things around, that is your identity. Your identity can change. I can be a mother now, then I am a teacher, then I am something else. Our identity changes throughout life. Also, thoughts and emotions. I can cry in 1 minute and the next minute I'm super happy because something amazing happened. So don't get too attached to your thoughts and emotions, because they're always changing. And what is always changing isn't the ultimate truth. So practice to not give it so much importance, and you will see how much easier your life will become. So those were my tips. I hope that I helped you. Let me know in the comments below, and I wish you a great day.